school start at 9 o'clock. So we would be like 8:30 and Bob Marley going to play soccer. And he never turned down a conversation. You know, most celebrity would reject it,
Yes.
saying, "Oh, I got," never. And I think that's what is disguised with a lot of people, because if you never met him or see when he's in front of you, you have no clue it's him.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's where a lot of people misunderstand, and they're like, well, he didn't act like a celebrity. Bob Marley is the regular white t-shirt and a tear-up jeans pants.
Wow.
I always refer to him that way.
Wow.
And one of the greatest thing I love, and I get to see it, which he told the group, different group, one group leave, gotta run to school, another group would come, and he was like, always, and he have the song, of course, get up, stand up for your right.
Yes.
And he was like, keep in mind that you're the generation for tomorrow. Never surrender. Sometime I hear him, never surrender for the right. Keep in mind, you may have to die for it.
Yes.
Don't get attracted by the group.
Yes.
Just know that whenever you have to do something right, you may just be the only one. So the roots, when we said roots, is not today's society that talking about roots. I think we lost that. After, I'm 51, I'm good with that. After 2 other years, the roots was no more in the Caribbean. Because the standard, the barriers, the respect, the culture, the giving, and it didn't matter who you are. So I'm not surprised when I go back and I feel a coldness, and I don't see people sharing and talking and laughing. I'm not surprised, because we're from roots.
Yes.
This generation embrace materialistic.
Yes.
That for them, Bob was, and my forefathers was respect and honor and dignity and balance. See, and love. It didn't matter who you are, we were taught not to view people by the outer look. View people by the heart. And today my family, I told my mom yesterday, I am so grateful every day. And I love the fact that I work by myself, because I get to touch with what they were telling me about. I would just walk around, be excited, knowing how rich heritage I got, and the people that rear me. I told my mom that every day now, because she's 75, and watching the closeness of my brothers and sister. We very close, little distant, but it comes from what we were taught by people like Bob that encourage you, saying it didn't matter what you do. Do it with dignity, love, and never take no for an answer. Don't allow people to dictate how we should act. Just embrace and spend time teaching folks how to treat you instead of shoot at them. And I explained that. When I got here, what I run into was today called prejudice. Where I'm from, never heard of.
Wow.
If it was there, never seen it.
Wow.
Why? My mother was what you would call a housewife that take care of doctor's kids.
Yes.
And this would be very rich area.
Yes.
We were allowed to come from school, take shower together, eat, help with homework, and it get to the point where they were Irish.
Yeah.
From Ireland. And I still remember, after listening this young white boy speaking my broken language, and the father was like, when he get ready for Ireland, remember, you got to pick it up, because now Jamaica was all in him. And what that was, they would walk with me, go home to my poorhouse.
Wow.
And weekend, and cry and scream. Why can't they spend the week and go to school from there.
Wow.
We were mingle of every color.
Yes.
Once you pass the exam, you're allowed. That's how it was. There was no interruption as to, well, this is one of many. No, you have to pass the exam. Once you beat the book, you're up.
What is the exam?
We have it CXC, and that's a Caribbean exam.
Yeah.
Right before you graduate from high school,
Yeah.
secondary school, they call it. You have to sit these exams.
Yes.
Parents pay a lot of money for it.
Yes.
Once this shape your future.
Yeah.
For 7 years, teachers sit together, make a decision, a way to place you, to shape your future.
Wow.
I'm one of them. I was disappointed. They put me into business. I wanted nursing.
Yes.
You were given the option to choose anyway, but you were also told it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
That day when we came back and the teacher go, listen to name and follow. They put me into business and I was angry. And I went home and said, Mommy, business, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And she was like, I will go and talk, but it's not guaranteed. And the teacher tell her, we're going to push her.
Yeah.
Give us the okay to push. And we're going to make her. See, it's not like today kids do whatever.
Yeah.
Teachers were second parents, and they used to whip you too.
Yes. Yes.
And they pushed me because I had an attitude.
Yeah.
And she said, when she finished, I will learn to type. I will know to do business letter and file. And I did.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it.
Yeah.
So I look at that saying, the way the culture was, you didn't get much for your input.
Yes.
The respect was those who were before you know more than you.
Yeah.
That's all we go by the guideline. The people that are before,
Yeah.
you don't know more than them. So you will humble and
Yeah.
respect.
Elders and
Today, they don't understand that. Why? The telephone and the
Yes.
media and what is happening, like I tell my niece and nephew,
yes.
yeah, you're knowledgeable, but you're not wise enough.
Yes.
Information is granted. You can get it at the tip of your finger,
Yeah.
but you getting it before you get there.
Yes.
You're growing up too fast. You're skipping class. You're in an ace, and it's gonna affect you later. See?
Yeah.
So we spend time, even with my niece and nephew, and they're all in their 20s. They're going good academic, because we build them, the structure,
Yeah.
not to push them, just guide them.
Yeah.
Give them free will, but we give you option why you should do what you do. We always leave food for thoughts. Today, a lot of parents pushing, well, I didn't become a doctor, you have to. That's
Yeah.
force. You just give them the manual.
Yeah.
Present life with option.
Yeah.
Let them choose.
Yes.
And so every time we see they're about to make wrong decision, we can't stop it, because that's part of growing up. But what we do is saying, do you really want to do that? The consequences are these. You want to wait over here? You want to look at the bigger picture? Just reminder. And let them make the choice. And for those that said, like my nephew sometime, well, you guys didn't have technology. We were better than you.
Yeah.
We didn't hurry into anything. We learned how to play and jump rope and run. You guys are boring.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to play. And we take them on trips as a result of this. And I'm 51. My sister is like 40, 49. And
Yeah.
we get in a crocus bag and jump with ache and pain. And what? You guys are young. We're old.
Yes. Yes.
And we're like, see, you guys don't know how to have fun. So
Yeah.
we set aside every year, it doesn't matter if it's 3 days, put the phones in a box,
Yes.
lock it up. We going to have family time.
That's
No
wonderful.
phones.
That's wonderful.
Well, I can function without the phone. See, that's the problem. Because now, what I see this does is take away family structure,
Yes.
take away family time. And it makes it a better word. If Bob was here, he would said it replace parents, replace family.
That is happening.
Everything is Google. One time, I told them, I remember screaming, "Mama, my finger! Mama, what do I do with this?"
Yeah.
Nobody screaming "Mama" no more. Everybody Google.
Yeah.
Google, what do you do with this? So we've been replaced with Google.
Yes.
See?
Social media is raising raising these
busy
kids.
taking over our home.
Yes.
And
yes.
we allow that.
We are.
And
yeah.
then for those of us who are from deep culture, I understand because I got one sibling born here.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom did a top match.
Yeah.
They look at you and you know what that means. And if she looked twice, you know what next. See, and in these I said everything we gotta give detail. They
Yeah.
did give detail and they did a top match.
Yes.
And it was a total different platform than this. So when this one born here and she started off and I have to grab my mom, mom. Different culture.
Yes.
And she said, not in my house.
Yeah.
I will go to prison. You don't talk back. And I go, Mommy, and it's like, are you crazy? She will kill you. Because she
Yeah.
used to tell us, I bring you in, I'll take you out.
Yeah.
And she's no joke with that. They're short.
Wow.
So I go, Mommy, their culture here, you got to detail. You have to let them know why. And she said, I beg your pardon. I said, you have to give them alternator as to why you do what you do.
Yes.
And she said, who's the adult? I said, our culture. We didn't come with a computer
Yes.
and a phone. We come respecting. These come with the computer already in them.
Yeah.
I look at my niece, just 1 year old, and with the phone, and she picking
Oh
up,
my
pushing her
God.
finger, and can barely say "mom."
Oh my God.
And
That's.
I said, "See, mommy, technology.
Yes, we see that.
We come here asking for doll and
Yeah.
to play. These asking for computer,
Yeah.
laptop, and stuff.
And they're not playing with the toys,
Uh,
and
no,
they're
no,
not
no,
going
no, no, no.
outside.
And that's the problem. And what I tell now my sister here, at a certain time, I need my nephew off laptop, every electronic, and get him outside.
Yeah.
Will he have it? No, you got to get your butt up. See, it was different when we have children back home.
Yeah.
You have to be outside to run and play.
Yes.
Mommy was busy. No computer, no laptop. Come home, 4 children. She have to be at the table, fix the supper, do book work. And she was good.
Yeah.
Okay, an assignment. Everybody go to computer and the kids turn on. You guys not monitor it.
Yeah.
Okay? Mommy monitor.
Uh-huh.
She worse than the teachers.
Uh-huh.
You never know when mommy gonna check your bag. And everything in your bag she use a knife to initial your pen and pencil.
Uh-huh.
And if any in there she didn't want, she tell you don't find no more. I only want you keep what I bought you.
Oh.
See?
Uh-huh.
We were very grateful and thankful. I've
Yes.
never seen such ungratefulness.
Today,
You
yes,
give these
it's very,
kids
very
something
common.
and they act, and I said, excuse me,
very
and
expensive.
it right back.
Yeah.
Oh, no, give it back. An attitude, and I said, you won't get it.
Yeah. It's like.
Auntie, no, but. I remember when mommy had it hard to take a socks, rope, and a doll.
Yeah.
We're very, very grateful. We
Yes.
never complain, never murmur, because we could see, but we're very thankful.
Yeah.
You guys are ungrateful. So I tell my sister, 1 year, don't buy anything.
Yeah.
They have enough, and I won't buy them. So we kind of structured the mentality here and turn it a bit
Yeah.
to where my dad that died 6 years ago literally helped build them. See, family structure, you is as strong as your structure.
Yes.
So people that said, oh, what about nothing? If you cut off your fingers, you won't survive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of differences with family.
Yes.
It's what make it balance. One have to be a headache so that patient can come. One have to always be, like I call it, the conceited chicken, too pretty, don't want to get along with. And that's what make you go the extra mile.
Chicken too pretty?
Yeah, too pretty. Look up the game chicken and you see how pretty they are.
Okay.
Yeah, every family got them.
Yes, yes.
But the patient ones, like now my nephew complained, I'm just sick and tired of always being the big person. Why I always have to give in? It's not about you. It's not the way you conceal it.
Yeah.
It is always setting the example, making life simple. I love it simple, still old-fashioned. I just had my phone turned on to Wi-Fi because my girlfriend for 27 years, I've been looking for her, and I never look in the media area because I know we old-fashioned.
Yeah.
So she said she took it down. And we both born the same day, same day.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
You know, and we've been looking for each other.
Yes.
So I found her, and it's like she's in technology, same old-fashioned Taurus, but she's in technology. So I have to give in to communicate on her level.
Yes.
So I said, no problem. I'll turn Wi-Fi just for you. Everybody else, pick up the phone and talk. See, that's a principle I set up. I'm the oldest girl.
That's a good principle.
When it comes to family activity, do not text me. Even if I see it, I didn't get it. Why? I'm sick of the phone taking away communication.
People in the same house are talking by texting, and somebody's kids are upstairs or whatever.
In my house, you're in trouble. Because that's one of the things. Because we had a debate. See, my daddy set up that Christmas and Thanksgiving is at his house.
Yeah.
And for all the in-laws, he tell you, train them. Why? Because it's a day, he said, at least 2 hours I need from all my children with their sibling.
Yeah.
Why? The culture. You come together, you sit at the table, eat and talk, leave your phone, don't bring it.
Yeah. We have.
And my dad said, no exceptional. We had Spanish was at the table, and my daddy tell my brother, teach her English. Because there's no excuse.
Yeah.
And everybody today, she speak English so well without going to school. Because my daddy said, we're going to make you be a part of our culture. We believe in family, the melting pot. Everybody's equal.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I said, you know, it's important that we know where we're from. And that's not location. The people then that wear you, you need to know their background. Because you don't know where you're going until you know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I have the opportunity. For me, and my grandfather died at 102.
Oh my God.
My mom was the toughest, disciplined woman I've ever met. But when I met my grandfather, I was like, oh God, there's no way out of prison. And he didn't whip you.
Yeah.
But the way that he would relate to you without shouting, might as well he whip you. Because I see many in tears. And he have one of the coolest talk. But he left so much on your mind that you had to straighten up.
That's your mother's father.
Yes, and my dad was like that too. Daddy's a little more aggressive and shout. But I always said, act mean, but one of the kindest person.
Yeah.
Sometimes I walk around and it breaks my heart because Daddy done so much good. But he's right. He said, when I die, you will know me better.
Wow.
He said, watch. You will know me better because only you can relate to me. And you will see why.
So he was quietly doing good.
He was very sweet, one of the best in everybody he met.
Uh-huh.
And today I was like, oh my God, he was an angel. But he did tell me, he said, Donna, you're not going to understand it till when you bury me. Then you see it. And I screamed sometime. Why didn't you just say it? But we were so tight. And he always said, if I was to go back, he always said, I would marry somebody like you. And I said, and Mommy, sit there and you talk. He said, because we got so much in common. People don't understand us.
Yeah.
But he always said, don't change. He said, you can't change. I watch you. Continue to pull the best out of people.
Uh-huh.
Continue to be patient and put up with.
Yes.
He always tell me, just paint the rainbow.
Uh-huh.
And I love that.
Paint
I
the
don't
rainbow.
look for the bad in you. I look for the good.
Paint the rainbow about when you're interacting with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Paint the rainbow. Paint the rainbow means when you're talking to other people,
Mm-hmm.
look for their positive.
Exactly. That's just me anyway. Negativity drains my battery.
Yeah.
And I can't tolerate it. I can't function with it. Honestly, I can't.
Yeah.
My daddy always said, you are a spirit that believe in love and beauty and applauding and love to see others succeed. And he said there's a price you pay for that because of the kind of heart you got. And he always tell me, and he didn't say much, but it's funny, I was doing the action, but I didn't see him do it. But when he died, oh my God, the people that showed up to say he helped me in college, he put me through school, he bought milk for the babies, and many couldn't speak English. And I was like, oh my God, this is what he was trying to tell me. Donna, I don't share it. You do it.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it much. I never get to see him do it, but he always tell me, the way I set up life for my children, you guys can only get better, he said.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's automatic, Dad, because from my grandparents on both sides, because typical culture, 2 months out of the year, you'd have to go to the countryside to be with grandparents. Rules are different. Love is a little different way.
2 months.
And yeah, 2 months.
That's
and
good.
I could differentiate the difference between my mom and her mother and father. They relate. So that was rich culture, because they relate different with discipline.
Yeah.
There was a swift to slap like Mommy did.
Yeah.
My grandfather speak 2 times, and that's it. See? And so it was never, ever a time my family feel out of bounds. Always balanced. Because you got aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
That was like the image of a father and a mother.
Yes.
See? So you structure
Yeah.
with the overall family is what make the future better.
It's a whole community. It's an extended
Yes,
family.
sir. Yes. And I'm talking about this community to knowing their responsibility and they don't care how you think about it. They be like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
And somebody gets you what you need. Your folks walk in and said, I like to see all the books.
Yeah.
You're not, Mama. I don't care. Get the books.
Yeah. So,
My favorite uncle is a doctor in Miami. Used to do me that. Every time he comes home, Donna, bring me school books.
Wow.
Oh, this is not the time. Bring the bag.
Wow.
And he take a look, and before it's over, I got to have homework to do.
Wow.
The structure.
So they
where
care about.
everybody play. And one of the community I love to see that is the Spanish community.
Yeah.
I really honor them with that.
Yes.
One of the greatest thing I love to see every time I walk and I see grandfather and grandparents
Yes.
holding their grandchildren and the husband and wife in.
Yes.
I love that. It makes me so happy.
Yes.
Why? This place tends to put their foundation and their wisdom in convalescent home
Yes.
and lock them up.
Yes. Put them
See?
away. Forget about them.
And you wonder why we're not balancing.
Yeah.
Because the older generation, we look to them for guidance,
Yeah.
for insight, for wisdom.
Yes.
Why? They already been there. We're comers. We come into where they are. That's where we want to go.
Yeah.
So if you put them away, how are you going to know the way?
Yes.
If your parents, when they get older, you silent them and put them away,
Yeah.
then, like for my mother now being older, they didn't talk much growing up.
Yeah.
There wasn't the emotional,
Yeah.
open people.
Yeah.
But I discover as she get older and we get around her, we're hearing things we never heard before.
Yeah.
See? And so if you put her away, you won't know anything.
Yes.
See? So what we do is, with Daddy's die, he did tell her too, the boys won't be around you. And Caribbean goes for their boys.
Yeah.
He said the girls is who gonna build the iron chest around you. You'll see.
Uh-huh.
So today now I hear she signed it. I don't think I could balance without the girls, because they're the one that, Mom, I'm doing this. Do you want this? And one of the saddest thing for me is because the elderly is my heart anyway.
Yeah.
Older folks.
Uh-huh.
I never really have company with young folks.
Yeah.
I prefer older.
Yes.
I love to hear wisdom,
Yes. Yes.
the conversation of wise head.
Yes.
I would have to stay distant. It's not like today. These don't have no disciplined people having conversation. You couldn't do that.
Yes.
But I stay at a distance to hear decision. So they always said, a young heart with a whole head.
Uh-huh.
Because, and that's what make me cannot balance in negativity.
Yes.
I can deal with it, can tolerate it too, but I don't have much. But if I throw the bait and the fish take the bait,
Uh-huh.
I can work with.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody have to learn. Just like in America, there's such richness in learning each other culture.
Yeah.
But yet we are so blind.
Yes.
We get stuck by negativity, a fear.
Yes.
And somebody have to wake up and said, you know what? I know who I am. And I'm gonna cross all barriers. That's me.
Yeah.
All my friends are from Africa, you name it.
Yeah.
Philippines, you name it.
Yes.
Because why? I tell them, close your eyes and use your heart,
Yes. Yes.
not your eyes.
Yes.
Hear the heart of people that are sincere and genuine
Yes.
and follow that.
Yes.
Let the sky be limit to you, and
Yeah.
yet it's unlimited. I said, people are afraid to live, and breathing is not living.
Uh-huh.
We need to live to our full potential. Love, go out. I go out with folks, and they know their name. That's all important.
Yeah.
Why? Because of their personality, the kind of art, and it attracts. Have a good time.
Yeah.
I took folks to Jamaica to home because they could relate.
Yeah.
I went home the last time, and it was a stranger actually, but we said aunt. And the husband get on the phone And we did said uncle when we go and we greeted. And he get on the
Yeah.
phone and he called his family in the state.
Yeah.
And he said, I have never met the culture for over 20 odd years. He said, my wife, and they're not really relatives,
Yeah.
but they call her aunt. She said, my wife family came here. They didn't act like they were tourists.
Yeah.
We make her cook the first day and we can cook.
Uh-huh.
It's in our family heritage. And
Yes.
we're like, out the kitchen, please. And she said, no, out the kitchen. We cooked, we cleaned,
Yeah.
we mopped. And she was like, oh my God, you see the difference?
Yeah.
People that travel that don't think they're iron umber. And he was like, you guys are welcome back whenever. Just call me, let me know to pick you all up.
Yes.
Because the way that you've been taught, humility, humbleness, love people.
Yeah.
That's it. Just love.
So Bob Marley was a product of that culture
Oh my God, please.
that you are
Please.
talking about.
You got to understand, every song that Bob Marley wrote, it talks about the everyday life that was going on, not only in Jamaica, but universal.
Yes.
He wrote it, and people are like, be careful of him, because he may wrote one about you. For example, one in which he talked about three little bird outside my window,
doorstep,
singing sweet song of melodies. This is a message to you too.
Don't worry. Yeah.
That was based on a relationship
Really?
he had with an RN that got pregnant for him.
Oh, really?
And when she found out that he was Bob Marley, she was mad.
Ah.
And he tell her, baby, don't worry about a thing, every little thing. That's from a typical relationship.
Wow.
One of the things that I remember was, as a little girl growing up, that whenever Bob Marley released a song,
Uh-huh.
we would hurry do everything. And they tends to make the interview on Sunday evening so that people could really get it,
Yes.
get to hear him.
Yeah.
And everybody hurrying up what to do, because we need to hear why this song,
I see.
okay? And one of the sad one was about the politician, the corruption that was going on in the country.
Yes.
And again, like I said, he told us that get up, stand up for your right.
Yes.
Some people can misinterpret that, but what he was talking at, he was literally not just talking about politician and politics uproaring and the injustice. He was literally talking about everyday life also, that it doesn't matter what, you should always stand up for what is right, whether